Alright. I've wiped the slate clean. We're going to try to do realistic patch hopes. There's going to be way too many changes that'll actually happen. This is the old list I made with Jared, and it's purely here so that I don't actually forget anything. Because this, I'm not happy with this list. But I'm not changing. I'm going to wait for a patch. I want to do, like, an actual main channel series one. I don't know. Let's start with specials, right? Let's get the obvious out of the way. Zuka. Okay. So, this has to be somewhat realistic. So I think Zuka gets one nerf. Is like all we can expect. If I had to have one thing about Zuka nerfed, it has to be this. There's a lot of bullshit attributes about Zuka, but this needs to go. This one has to happen. Like, I cannot... I don't want the game to have this forever. Please do not do this. Let's put some Zelda and Chill in the background, by the way. I'm just going to use the first one. I'll remember to link it. If I don't remember to link it, remind me in the comments. But I haven't forgotten yet. I'll put it really quiet in the background. So we have something. Vengeance things for the tier 1. Okay. Cooler. I kind of don't want to do anything to Cooler. Like, the special saver needs to be changed, but I feel like it's very risky to nerf Cooler. It'd have to be like a slap on the wrist. Maybe stand duration? Just cut the stand duration down a bit. I think that, like, opens up more counterplay. And then you can just make it match the cooldown. It's more intuitive. Or do we just leave it? Okay, I want to keep this to, like, essential one. So, fuck it. We're going to leave Cooler. Caster is fine. Crab is fine. I don't think anything else needs nerf besides... I don't like Zone Cheese. But I can't see an easy way to nerf this either. These are all fine. What do I do about Strike? I mean, it could just be a damage revert, but keep the object damage the same. But I think Strike Cheese is the worst part about it. I think I want to nerf Strike Cheese. But I don't know how without hurting it way too much somewhere else. Cooldown. Could. Yeah, you know what? No. No, we're not doing like a rework stuff. This has to be realistic. This is like small... Something you would see in a Nintendo patch. Less throwing range. I mean, that makes Strike Cheese harder. See, like, my initial thought is make it explode slower. Because then it won't cheese zone, you can paint over it, but then it also deals less DPS. Actually, is that big a deal? I don't think it is. We'll do it. I think it's still gonna shred all the objects. Just make it slightly slower. It's probably fine. Like, I think it'll still kill faster than its old damage. But now you can paint over it and get out of the way more easily. I think this is okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. I think that's it for special nerfs. Because nothing on the lower half, like, really needs a nerf in anything. Nor would it be realistic. I put this in C. I put this in C. These do not belong here. Buffs. I think Chump is getting buffed this patch. It isn't very used for so long and it hasn't gotten a buff in a while. I feel like it's reasonable to give it something. I'm just gonna go with like a simple one. I think it's gonna be small. So let's just do this. Let's just do a really small chump change that I think might matter. And explosion pin. Cool. Okay. Whale's fine. Okay, screen fix obvious. This isn't even like a buff or a nerf. This is like accessibility. Fix that shit. Thank you. This is fine. I kind of want to give Rain like a small buff, but I don't think it's very realistic to give it like my thought is literally just 0.4 to 0.5 damage per frame. Like just give it a little more impact. Actually, no, wait, hold on. No, no, leave missiles. Better idea buff-wise. Let's do that. Okay. Orange Zap with 15. I'll change Orange Zap later. We'll change it later. I thought about doing it for missiles too, like missile jump 10 to 8 seconds or something small. But fuck the special. Bubble, this should never be good. I want this to get buffed, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I just want 70 damage. It's the only thing I want on this. I want 70 damage. But I don't think it's feasible. Fuck it, I'm including it. It's my list. I think Kraken is fine. I kind of want Kraken to not be able to stack SPU. But I think that's too significant for this. I think Kraken is actually fine. Slider. Okay, let's do an obvious one. Like, for God's sakes, how has this not happened yet? I want them to remove Zone's cheese, but they're not gonna do it. Same for the end lag. End lag isn't realistic to me. Yes, includes wall, thank God. It should just plow through it. Like, the fact that wall can bump you and, like, potentially push you off is so fucking stupid. I don't like it. I also don't like that you can blow up and then die to a splat bomb while splashdown clears the entire field. Plus end lag. End lag is not realistic. The devs have shown they have not changed the damn end lag. So I don't believe it anymore. This needs another, but I don't even know what to do. It's also the only thing that stops cheese. Yeah. I mean, the best way to stop cheese with Slider, I'll say it. People don't talk about this. I'll talk about it now that I don't care. You paint the trail when it sliders in a zone. Slider actually does not flip some of the zones it normally flips if you paint over the trail. And that's also why sometimes blowing up the side of the zone, like mincemeat, is more effective than blowing up directly on the block. I want to get rid of Zones cheese, but it's not realistic. I don't think the devs would get rid of Zones cheese. Actually, they did get rid of clams. Fuck it. Let's pretend we're in a better world. Get rid of it. Whatever. Yeah, I guess if they fix clam cheese. The end lag is not happening. Wave breaker. Okay. Like, come on. This is bordering on unrealistic, but I don't think it's that much. Two-shot wave is crazy. Is it? Is this really that crazy? I feel like wave is so easy to avoid. Yeah, Kyo, like that's why I didn't put it here. This is just Zones cheese. I think strike, they have to know strike is good. Yeah, crab is also 500. I don't care. Well, fine. You know what? Fuck it. Well, not there. More realistic. 450. This would also make Dread D not terrible. Stamp. Is there, like, any realistic buff they could do to Stamp? I feel like the devs never want to touch that special again. After the giant wave radius thing. Invincible in the front is not realistic. No, realistic. The throw faster? I don't want to make the throw mode a Zuka. I like that it's slow. I think it should be slow. I don't think there's anything you can do. I think the notes drop Tuesday or Wednesday. Duration? No, they're not going to go back on that. That's the thing. I don't know what you can do with hammer that's realistic. I think the devs just gave up. They just left it as like a low rank special. The hammer swing should be horizontal? No. Kyo, if you're still here, what do you want on hammer? I know you play Wiper a bit. Have you, like, you've played it recently in the tournament, right? What do you want on this thing? What do you think is, like, feasible? Oh, okay, that's not feasible. They're not removing it. I wish they'd remove it too. Actually, not really. I don't care that much. Like, is there anything they can do or no? I don't know what to change. It's too polarizing? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fucked. Which is a shame, because V-Wiper is like the perfect kit. I don't think it's shit design. I think it needs invincibility in the front. But I think they're never going to do it. I think the duration change balances out the invincibility from the front, but they'll never do it. So I think it's fucked. Vac. Can end shot early, but has double the end lag by pressing R. Vac will always be shit unless we overtune the numbers or give it this change. No, I mean invincibility only in the front. Like, not the entire special. Like, I think the sides and back should still be able to get shot. It would have to have removed shockwave. Yeah, I think you would have to nerf the shockwave a bit. Like, radius or make it 30 damage again. So that it's a 4-shot instead of 3. Something like that. Okay, I think that's all the special changes. I honestly don't have a big issue with special balance. I think it's okay. These. I want to nerf wall, but I don't think wall is realistic to nerf. I feel like subs, I feel like they just aren't going to nerf any of these. So it's just if they buff these. I guess we could do a dart change. Curling 60. Curling's seeing decent use right now. It's on a lot of strong weapons. There's no way they're buffing curling again. It's being used on edit in 52. It's over. Wall should be a 65 sub, but they won't. I think it's just dart. Yeah. Line damage. Increased from 0 to 20. This is only in realistic because we know... Fun fact for anyone who doesn't know. The line can deal damage in the game. Like, it's in the code. It's just set to 0. There's possibly an earlier version of this sub that actually does do damage. Considering the Splatoon tweet that announced it said that it does damage. I'm willing to bet that it actually used to deal damage, and they took it out for some reason. I don't know why. In single player, it deals 5 damage. Well, there you go. Set to 0 is insane. I know, it's... I feel like 20 would be fine, because it'd work like Wave. You can't get hit by the line multiple times. It's like... would it... It's enough to, like, make a combo with, like, Rapid. Which is the only good line marker weapon anyway. Okay. Points for special. We got a lot. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Yeah? Yeah, I think this is pretty realistic. Shot 220. I don't think shot 220 is gonna happen. Make it fall down at the end of the trail so it paints the ground no matter what. I don't think that's realistic, but I like that idea. I would put that in my own theoretical, like, things I would want. I don't think it goes in this list. New try... Oh, yeah, you're reminding me. This is early. Try Nouveau and Rapid Deco. Put them back. I think both these weapons would actually be really worth using if they were just 10 cheaper. I think 10 cheaper Try Nouveau would be enough, considering everything else is more expensive now. I think 200p Try Nouveau would be enough. Why is Rapid Deco 210? I don't know. Edits is 200. I want to keep Edit and Zap at 200. I think that's fine. I am not made... No, Squeezer should not be 210. Squeezer should stay in 220. In fact... this one... and this thing... should also go to 200. There's going to be a lot. Most of my nerfs are points for special. Why is this listed as a buff? This is a nerf. Fuck you. Why is this 190? Try 190 was outclassed by Pen Goshen. Yeah, but Pen is 210 now. Ed is 200 and Zap is 200. So I think it's okay, because everything else is also plus 10 now. So I think 200 is enough for Try Nouveau to be good. Right? Like, I think that's enough. Also, I have to put this here. I'm sorry to the Bucket players, IKO. I don't think Bucket should be 200. If range is 210, this should be 210 as well. No, Forge gets plenty of Booyah. It doesn't need 190. Forge gets like 8-9 Booyahs a game now, if you try. It's not hard. Why Bucket? I don't like how often this special, like this weapon can get special on retake. I don't like that it's consistently having it on retake. I feel like that should be a bigger weakness of the weapon, or you should have to invest more gear into it to be able to have that. Incoming shot. Oh no, we'll get to shot. I want to nerf shot. I don't... because, like, this is probably not enough. We'll get to shot. Is there any other points for specials? Oh, yeah. Zap. I forgot Zap. If we reduce the cooldown, I think this is reasonable. Because this is stupid. Put it back. Why do we do this? Oh yeah, CDS. I forgot. Yep, that goes on this list. Yeah, CDS should not be 210. That's why we look at these. Oh, I have a big one. This will make up for bucket. I actually really want this. I really want this change, okay? Yeah! Make Stamper more expensive and Bucket cheaper. Make Bucket 50 cheaper caster. That does not matter. I know, but like... It's there. It's there. It's something. That and the dart change? Think about it. If you got the dart change and this, would you still not even care about Bucket Deco? V-Machine 210? Kyo, do you think V-Machine should be 210 or should it stay in 220 realm? I feel like V-Machine should be 210. 210? Alright, we'll free it. Undercover 170. No, they're just gonna cheese zone more in solo queue. Oh yeah, wait. How much is new Squiffer 200? Nothing should be 220. I think sword and pen should definitely be 220. I think pen 220 is enough after running my tournament. Squeezer 230. Hold on, what points are special is the Squiffer? It's 200, right? Yeah, we're buffing that. Is there any other 220s? New Squiffer should be 190 as well for cast. That thing is cool. Let it trick shot more. Pen is a special case. Yeah, that's fair. I want to make CXpo 190, but I get 10 splashdowns a game, so I can't. It's actually cooked. I can't make that argument. I'll get flamed. Is there anything else here that would buff? Light Tetra's 190, right? Or is it 200 as well? No, it's 190. I'm thinking of the vanilla kit. I think we could do that too. Actually, no. They hate Tetras. They'll never buff Tetra. This is all fine to me. Oh yeah, wait. We have to do this to H-Tree because we're going to buff H-Tree in this patch. H-Tree. And Dynamo. H-Tree and Dynamo go here because we're going to buff it. That'll make sense later. It'll be too much if we don't. I don't think I care about anything else. Okay, we're good. Reflux? I pray they don't touch Reflux, but they're gonna probably nerf the shit out of it. Okay, main weapons. Which means I finally don't need this anymore, because I can just open this. Okay. What the fuck do we do with this? Kyo, I need your help on this one if you're here. What the fuck do I do to this weapon? Wait, I feel like something has to be done, but I don't know what to do. Nothing, just nerf Zuka? I mean, I guess. I nerfed the startup, because I think that's reasonable. I don't know. I guess it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I think the shooters are all fine. I don't really have much gripes with the shooters. Except this. We gotta buff Pro. It should just get 96 range. I think that's enough to make it good. L3s are fucked. H3. I still want this change. But is that enough? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Please fix it. This would be so cool. I want to nerf Squeezer as well. But I don't think there's any realistic nerf for Squeezer. Oh, sorry. There I am. Okay. Rollers. This is all I want. The damage is fine. Just let it paint. Vert will never be saved. Vertical flick is fucked. The rest of the rollers are all fine. Nova? Fuck Nova. I don't want them to buff that weapon. That weapon will be horrible for the game if it's good. Chargers. I don't think ZF is reasonable to get nerfed. Squiffer should be made lightweight, but I feel like it's not gonna happen. Bamboo is probably fine. It's getting a really good kit. Leader's getting a wave buff. Yeah, we're good. Buckets. Realistically, I don't think any of the buckets need anything either. Unless if we buff Dread. We could buff Dread. But what would I do with Dread? Give Dread like 2 frames. It's such a good buff though. It's gonna paint faster too. Unless if it's just end lag. Could just do 2 frames end lag removed. Dynamo flick, vertical flick minimum 70. Guys, that is not realistic. It's not happening. Dread is just for Slosher? No, it isn't. Dread doesn't even compete with Bucket. They do different things. Dread paints the entire map for fun. Bucket does not paint at all. $45 to $50? Then it will be broken. Making Dread, like, the double slash one-shot will break the weapon. That will make it too good. It'll just be a bucket that insta-kills people. And also paints the whole map. I'll go with that. You know what? No, I got one. Let's go with that. No, not paint. Wait. Damage. No paint. Paint unchanged. Just make it, like, a little bit more range. Because that already is pretty noticeable when you play it. So I think a little bit more will make it, like... It'll feel like it can fight midlines a lot better than V-Bucket. Splatlings. Okay. We're buffing this entire fucking class. I need Splatlings back. We gotta do stuff to this. Okay. Mini? There. Heavy. I don't know what I can do with heavy, though. No, wait. Heavy's already getting buffs. It's getting the wave buff. Hydra's fucked. But Hydra can probably have some strafe speed back. Actually, it's a noob stomper. It's not realistic. Not? No. That's fine. Edit's fine. Let's do ballpoint. Let's just do mini and BP. Do you know what I would do with ballpoint? I think ballpoint should have its old Splatoon 2 strafe speed back. Remember when it basically ran the same speed as the player? I think they should just bring that back. I'm so serious right now. But that's not realistic. Can we not do that? It was fucking cool. It zoomed around. It was cool. That run? Yeah, you basically had base strafe speed. With ballpoint. When charging. Actually, no, I do want this change. Because then, like... Oh, because it's when it's charging. So, like... Yeah, here. Let me show you. Let me show you, okay. Hold on. So, like... You know, your... Like, short range would obviously be faster. But, like, say you're long range, right? You're, like, fucking doing splatting things. Every time you charge again... It's like you recharge, and you're super speed. And you, like, strafe really fast. So every time there's a charger that's about to hit you, you just go back into charging and you move, like, twice as fast. No, you still stacked run. It stacked even better. I think it should be back. Strafe speed reverted to launch to its launch state. Fuck it. It's cool. It's cool. It's fucking cool. It, like, stops shooting, but it becomes Sonic the Hedgehog. That's fucking cool. I'm not gonna pretend it's not. Okay, dualies. Apples are fine, solo. Glugas. Glugas are fucked. Glugas need an unrealistic buff, so I don't care. Dually Sculptures. Nice. I can really spell. Okay. This is the most realistic Dually Sculpture change I think we could see. In fact, it's all I'm gonna put. Because I don't think anything else is realistic, but I think they might do this. Because it works with chumps. And they know that because that's why they changed the damage number on Zap. In my opinion. So I think this is possible. I think it's possible. Okay. Dowsers. I want to do, like... Maybe a spread decrease? Could do strafe speed. Oh, but it's already good, though. I'm thinking we just do, like, a fighting buff. Yeah, fall off is what I'm thinking of. What if the damage never dropped off? It would be cool, but... What? Okay, maybe the accuracy isn't really a problem. I don't know, guys. I think shot velocity instead of accuracy. This is not that bad. Let's do shot velocity. Like Jet Sculpture. Do the Splattershot Pro buff. Or like drastic increase it. That's probably good. Okay. That's really... I don't think it needs much. I think that's probably fine. Brellas. I don't know, man. It needs damage. I can't give it damage because they gave it to recycle. What the fuck am I supposed to do? It's over. Like, what do I do? I can't make the spread smaller or give it more damage because they put another gun in the game whose gimmick is that it has that. Fire rate? That's not realistic. I think it's just fucked. I can't. I think it's actually just screwed. Movement speed, I guess. Could do like moves faster while shielding. Sure. Movement speed while shielding increased by 10%. Cool. Let's do the other one too. Okay, I think recycle is more savable. That's what I want. That's what I want for recycle. I think that change is huge for the weapon. That's what I wanted to get. Undercover. You know what? I don't care about undercover. It could suck. Whatever. I don't think it's realistic because it's a noob stomper anyway. So, fuck it. Undercover's doomed. We'll leave it. Tent is fine. Blasters. Luna Blaster needs AoE. I do not think they're going to give it a bigger AoE. Oh yeah, let's get this out of the way. This is probably happening. Right? Like, that's probably happening. Rapid should be lightweight? It should. Actually, didn't I do this with Mini? Yeah. Mini, Rapid. $3.35. No, this is the exact change they did to Vanilla Blaster and Rapid. So I think they're going to do the same change. Why is Luna slower than V-Blaster? Ask Splatoon 2. Clash will never be buffed. S-Blast. I think what it needs is an NLAD change. I think it needs to be faster. I think S-Blast needs to be faster. I think the long-range AoE is fine now. I think it either needs to be faster or it needs more damage for burst combos. One of the two routes. I think that it being faster is more feasible. I do not think they want to make the burst combos better. So I think I'm going to do this. That feels realistic. Brushes. I feel like Paintbrush is probably a noob stomper. I don't think there's any realistic changes. Next, bows. There's no way they don't buff this weapon, right? Bow has to be getting buffed this patch. What the fuck do we do on this weapon? Dude, are you kidding me? Okay, that hits. Yeah, no, I'm not buffing this, but like, hello, that's so funny. Maybe the spread. What if we made the... Oh, but it'd be so annoying if it one-shot you more. I think the one-shot needs to stay really hard. It's annoying? Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know how to change this without making it annoying. I like the new bow. I think the new bow will be fine. Here's what I don't like about this weapon, okay? I don't like that it can do this. Like spam you with AoE. And do that and kill you. I'm fine with the new bow because it has to be up close to one-shot you. And then when it's far away, it, like, I don't know. I guess it can like vertical, but it's not the same. It doesn't have range. Shot velocity. I really don't know. It's such a weird weapon. Maybe just another paint buff? I don't know. I still think this should paint a line. We just fix this. I'll just do that. That's not annoying. Jumping fully charged shots now paint a consistent line. There. I think all that, and then Splatanas are fine. Unless we want to buff Wiper. Reflux will not get buffed if we're being realistic. The devs hate that weapon. What if we buffed Wiper? Look, we're not saving the hammer. So what can we do with the gun? Because it's already kind of good. There's gotta be something we can give Wiper. Vertical slash distance? Are you kidding me? Look how far this is. Doesn't need buffs. It needs not a hammer. I know, but it's not gonna get not a hammer. Ah, it's probably too unrealistic. Okay, I think this is it then. I didn't end up nerfing Squeezer, but... the only thing I'm debating is should I just change pen to just a flat-out paint nerf instead? But I don't think I need to. I think 220 pencil, if the other cooler options stay 200, is probably enough. I feel like it's probably fine. And then Stamper will probably get nerfed harder than this, but I'm just hoping they don't. I'm hoping they just go 220 and leave it. Range isn't realistic? Yes, it is. That is like a super used solo weapon. That's good in comp. And it's getting a new, better kit this patch. I think the range nerf is like the thing I expect this patch out of anything on this list. This is the thing I think is the most likely to happen. Leafy talked about how cool the gun is. Maybe she saved it. Maybe. I nerf H3 special points because we buffed it by like a lot. I don't want it to be a spammer. I don't want H3 and Dynamo to be spammers. And I think the devs will realize it too if they give it an actual buff. But it's kind of breaking our realistic rules here. Also, I need to sort these by buffs. Because this is, like, not in the right order. So, let me fix this. Yeah. And then if I'm being really particular, this goes in this order. And this is above this. All right. Wait. Yeah. 52 needs that. 52 needs to shoot less, but only the wall one. Yeah, I mean, 52 ink efficiency is so stupid combined with wall. Maybe we do that instead. Maybe 52s get to stay 190 and 200, but instead I nerf the ink efficiency. Like, get rid of this. And where did I put the other one? It's next to squeezer. Get rid of this. And add... There. That's fine. Make it so hammer can crush cooler. Hammer should be able to eat... Wait, can hammer eat a thrown cooler? It can't, right? I feel like we would have... No, we would have seen that. It definitely can't. It should be able to eat thrown cooler. So should Kraken. And slider and splashdown explosions. Have it all be able to break it while it's thrown. You have to put... That way it's a risk if you throw cooler. That'd be funny. I think this is good enough. 52 with 52 shots? Yeah, it just makes sense. Can Vac do it? Oh yeah, Vac should be able to do it too. It can't though. Okay. I'm like, alright with this. Honestly, guys, like, I don't think the game is in, like... I don't even think we, like, need many changes. Honestly. I don't think we need a whole lot. I'm kind of just hoping this patch doesn't fuck with things. Like, I want them to fix Zuka and Pen. But, like, I can just run no Bazooka. And just ban Zuka and make Pen no charge up. And it's fine. I have a rule set that fixes the problems. So I don't really, like... I just don't want them to fuck this up. I don't want the meta to change. The meta's good right now. I don't want them to mess something up. And I'm a little bit worried they will. Why wave damage at 60? Dread. I want it to combo with one hit from Dread. Are we leaving Missile? Yeah, Missile's fine. It's only, like, really good at Turf. Okay. Alright, happy with this list here. GG.